What's up, dudes? I'm just sitting here. I just woke up, observing I live with my ex. He lives in the basement of the house, and I live in the upstairs with my daughter. I feel like it's going to be changing soon, because he doesn't do anything to help. So, once again, what living with a narcissist is like. So he takes off on the weekends. He has a girlfriend and another his other life that he lived for 2 years without telling anybody. Yeah. But now the cat's out of the bag, so he leaves every weekend. And I said, you have to start helping out with household chores. I'm Cinderella. I'm the house slave. I hear slee stack. I say, I'm the house slave. I'm doing everything. So, before you leave this weekend, I need you to clean out the bird cage and help. And you've been neglecting the yard. I've had to do all the yard work myself. Everything myself. So, he spent 15 minutes outside, or maybe 20 to be generous, removing a couple of weeds and little baby saplings. And then he emptied the tray on the bird cage. And then he split it. Do you want to see how he left the bird cage? Here's our bird cage. Yeah, Cinderella here. And he hasn't done any yard work. I actually cried yesterday. And I said, I don't like having to be the only responsible person. You're letting this most expensive investment that both of us have just fall apart. He leaves every weekend and he refuses to do any home improvements. So, here's my house. Remember when I said I cleaned out all the ferns? Yeah, he still hasn't replaced that. He just stopped doing any yard work. So we have these little tree saplings growing everywhere now. And I said, you have to do something, because look at all these trees that are growing. So he pulled out 3 of these and then left. So here's what I'm stuck with. I'm going to talk about what it's like when you bruise a narcissist's ego, because we're going to look at that in my garage. He knows I hang out here every fucking day. He don't give a shit what it's like for me. So I'm going to go inside and I'm going to put this on pause and we'll talk about it. Okay, I'm back in. Now, keep in mind this dude's Flatland BMX might mean something. He's a BMX rider and he's hit his head, smacked his head a ton of times. And every year he gets more insidious and meaner. So I said we have to replace that board on the garage. Animals can get in there. We have to do something. Yeah, I know. So here is the deal. If you bruise a narcissist's ego, it's all over. All over. Spirit wants us all to watch Narcissist and Empath, a dark fairy tale. What happens when a narcissistic rage gets activated? And so I will take that information, that's a video clip from Dr. Ramani. She's an excellent doctor, talks about this dynamic, narcissist empath dynamic. And I will take that clip and link it in the comment section of this video. And this video originated on YouTube. Remember, all of my readings are interactive. You have to check the comment section on YouTube of every video. So it took forever for him to go buy the board. Now, I can't do it. He won't let me do it. So he bought the board. This was years ago. He bought the board, went and threw the board down in the fern garden, then got on his BMX bike and just went biking. No, he's going to ride. Oh, okay. Yeah, next day, are you going to put the board up? No. I say to him, you got an untreated board. You bought the cheap board. It's just sitting there getting rained on. Don't tell me. So fast forward 3 months later, the board is still sitting in the fern garden. Nothing. If I mention replacing the board now, instant narcissistic rage at me, and it flips. It is so scary. So the board is off limits to talk about. Winter comes, the board is still in the fern garden. In between that, I said, can we just take 45 minutes? I'll assist you. I'll hold the board for you. I'll do anything. No. So winter comes. The board is left out there all winter. Spring comes. The board's now warped into an upside down rainbow. About midsummer, he finally takes the board and ditches it somewhere in the garage. That's the end of the project. No, they don't fix it. If I talk to him about it, it's a really bad day for me. He literally does not give any shits. He doesn't have that thing inside of him that wants to make a nice place for his daughter. We've all seen what I've done with the garden, with the yard so far. Yesterday, when I pointed out he hasn't done any yard work at all, he told me I could do it. we have a leaky faucet outside. It was constantly leaking. Drip, 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 where the hose attaches on that faucet. I said, you have to fix the faucet. We're paying for this water that's dripping out. Oh, I gotta get an O-ring or something about an O-ring. I said, okay, well, you're gonna have to do something. It's like constantly coming out right now. We go out there. He fiddles with it. It goes from a constant drip to a slow drip. He says, there, it's fixed. I said, it's not fixed though. It's still dripping. That's when the flip happened. He said, fine, then you facilitate a plumber. You figure out how to pay it. It's all this is your project now, Molly. You fix it now. Just like that. He knows I don't really have access to the funds. And I bruised his ego because I wasn't going to live in fantasy land saying it's totally fixed. Yeah. So that was the beginning of last spring. It still hasn't been fixed. He still hasn't gotten the O-ring, whatever that means. So let's go take a look. I put a bucket under here. The bucket is almost filled up. Yesterday, I watered a bunch of plants with it. I'm going to water it right now before it fills up. Seriously, gives no shits. None at all. I've done all of this. Oh, he eats the fucking food out of the garden. You know he does. But he says I can do stuff too. I'm consistently here, being the responsible one. I'm just gonna empty out some of this water here, because this is right by the foundation. I'm consistently trying to be responsible. I'm here for our daughter. This dude took off for 5 days, didn't tell anyone if he was alive, dead, what. He's taking my car. So that's what it's like living with a narcissistic person who has discarded you. He's already discarded me. It's like just in slow-mo. And I feel better when he's gone. But I have a lot of yard work to do. So there's reality with me. Man, baby, don't give a shit. No. I think the sexiest thing is somebody who takes care of their empire, takes care of their house, takes care of their yard, takes care of their family, takes care of their children. Someone who works their land. That's fucking hot. Yeah, man, baby, not.